Hi everyone, Dan here for GE Inspection Technologies, and today I'd like to show you how to do a setup on a USM Go Plus flaw detector to take multi-backwall, multi-echo measurements, thickness measurements. All right, so it's a good technique to let you measure through coatings, paint, that sort of thing. So I've got a very basic setup here. I have about 3 inches of range selected. I have a single element probe, a 4-step block, and I'm going to look at the 3/4 inch step on the block. And you can see I have the back wall multiples. I've got about 3 inches of range shown. So the first back wall at 3/4 of an inch, second at 1.5 inches, third and fourth. Okay. I've got my gates set up so that gate A is starting just after the ring down from the initial pulse, so I don't accidentally pick up surface noise or part of the ring down from the initial pulse from the main bang. All right, so the gate A is positioned to pick up the first back wall very nicely. And you see I'm measuring about 3/4 of an inch. SA, the distance in gate A, is about 3/4 of an inch. And I've already gone through and set up my probe delay and velocity for the block to give me a reasonable measurement there. Okay. So the couple of things that we want to set up here now are we'll want to set up gate B, the blue gate, so that it picks up on the second back wall. And there's a little trick we can do to help with that. We can tell gate B to start right after the echo for gate A, or the echo that's breaking gate A. So if I go to the back menus, and I go to the config 2 menu, and I come up here to the parameter B start mode, you see right now that's set to IP, or initial pulse. So the start of gate B starts with time 0. It's going to be more convenient to us if we switch that to A. So what that means is I've just told the instrument I want you to start gate B right after the echo that gate A is seeing. So if we come back out to the main screen, I have gate B with about 0.14 inches of delay. So gate B start is going to start about 0.14 inches after the echo. If there's no echo in gate A, it'll start 0.14 inches after the start of gate A. As soon as gate A picks up an echo, you'll notice my gate B now has moved out in time. If I go to the 1 inch, you notice it always starts about the same place right after the echo that breaks gate A. So that's a real convenience for us. So now what we want to do, now that we've got gate A picking up the first back wall and gate B picking up the second back wall, we'd like to know what the difference is in thickness. So if we look, gate A is reading 0.75 inches. I'm on the 3/4 inch step. Gate B is showing 1.5 inches. All right. What we really want to know is what's the difference between those two. So what's the distance in B minus the distance in A? And to do that, again, we'll go to the back menus, and we will go to the eval menu. And on the eval menu, we have the various readings that we get to define. So if I come up here, since we're mainly interested in the thickness, the multi-back wall thickness, we'll go to the large reading. We'll select that, and we'll scroll through. So SA is the distance measured in gate A. SB is the distance measured in gate B. SBA is the difference between the distance in B and the distance in A. And that's what we're after here. What's the difference between the first back wall and the second? So we just selected SBA for our large reading. So now that's 0. So now if I put my probe on the wedge, gate A is picking up the first back wall. Gate B is picking up the second back wall. So A is showing 752, B is 1507. the difference between them is 755. Okay, so now what we could do, if we knew that was exactly 3/4 of an inch, well, there it's tightened up to 749, so that is correct, 3/4 of an inch. Now I have a little piece of plastic here. That's about 10 thou thick, and we're going to use that to simulate a coat of paint on that 3/4 inch block. So now when we look, we notice our distance in A is 781. So we grew a lot in thickness. The plastic shim is about 1/3 the velocity of steel. So we added effectively 30 thousandths of steel thickness by putting that plastic shim in there. So that's why we're showing 781 in gate A. We're also showing another 30 thou in gate B, 15 or 1.530, where we have 1.5055, something like that before. But now you notice our difference, our SBA, is still 749. So with the plastic in there, we're measuring 749. Take the plastic out. We got a little bit of cycle skipping going on, but 749, 755. Let's take our gain down a little bit. Okay, we might want to work a little bit with our flank versus peak mode, something like that to get peak accuracy. But that is how you set up for a multi-back wall measurement on USM Go. Okay, so again, we set up gate A to pick up the first back wall, gate B to pick up the second back wall. Then we set up our measurement for SBA, the difference in the distance read by gate B from gate A. And we also put gate B in gate A start mode, meaning it will start right after the echo or the delay time after the echo seen by gate A. So that's a convenience to us as we're taking our measurements. So you notice as we look at steps of different thicknesses, there's the 1/2 inch with and without the plastic. Okay. Here's 1 inch with the plastic, without the plastic. I say we have a little bit of cycle skipping going on there, but you get the idea. So that is how you do a multi-echo measurement in the USM Go Plus flaw detector mode. Thank you.